So what happened? How did you start it, and what are you doing now with it?
So I started 2008. I founded the company, and the reason was I'm a big football fan, and mobile devices came into the market, so the smartphones. And we started the business because we believe that it's important to have people using smartphones and football. So that was kind of a new channel. And being one of the first 1,000 apps on iOS, we were early in the market, which was a total advantage for us. And today we're serving around about 15 million customers with live football content, statistics, videos, news, aggregating everything in 17 languages. And there's more to come.
So what do customers want? Because the app world can be quite fickle. I mean, people change from one app to the other. And do people want simplicity? Do they want constant development? What does the consumer want?
So what the consumer wants, he wants to fulfill his needs. So in the world of content, there's so much content around, and especially in a vertical football, it's about relevance. So what we do is when you come into the application is through the onboarding process, you set a team, you set a national team, and both of these are filled with content which we aggregate from the web in your language. So when it comes to scores, they want to have live scores, so you have to be the fastest. So there are different elements in the application where you have to be the best, and that's what we're serving today.
And how much time on average does your average user spend on the app? I mean, can you measure that, and can you see what their patterns are?
Sure. So it's around about 1 hour per user on a monthly basis. But this is something we want to increase because what you mentioned in your question before, our task is now as a company to build defensibility and virality of the product because, as you said, there are so many applications out there. If you don't manage to build the stickiness from the customer towards the application in terms of customization or building network effects with friends, then it's going to be tough to succeed.
So in other words, it's about creating kind of an online or an app community for the football user.
I'm a bit careful with the word community because we're not Facebook or Twitter. So the reason why people are on the platform is not because they connect. Content is the basis, but based on that content, they want to connect and discuss and engage about.
And with regards to the World Cup, I mean, what does this mean for you? And what are you doing differently before the World Cup and during the World Cup?
So we have a dedicated application. It's called Onefootball Brazil, because people, and that's something which is differing from the seasonal product. People look for World Cup when they go into the App Store. So if you don't fulfill their needs in terms of the World Cup, you're not going to succeed. And if you go on iOS, we're right now, I think, ranked in 50 countries, top 5 in sports. So we are building the right product. And in the end, the measurement of the rankings of the app stores is not only downloads, it's also usage, it's reviews. So all this is important to be a successful platform.